Hello, and welcome back to my base in a box. So, I'm in my plane at home, and a funny thing happened. I recorded an episode and it didn't record. I think I probably forgot to press record or did something really stupid like that. Anyway, here's hoping we do better this time. So, in the missing episode, which I really hope I didn't stick out as a live stream because that would really confuse things, I set up a new solar blueprint. This. And it is a monster. It is my totally balanced solar stamped out 4 times into a big rectangle. I also flew the whole of this area here and deconstructed all the rocks and trees and the cliffs. Okay, now if that doesn't sound insane enough, I also stuck in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solar train stations. Now let's see if I can find the blueprint for that. Here it is. Okay, let's bring it up in the editor. All right, so this requires 235 rails. And then 20 chain signals, 18 boxes, 18 arms, 10 lights, 7 deciders, 7 roboports, 6 poles, 6 storage, 6 green, some signals, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is request in some stuff. All right. So let's request in one of those. One of those. One of those. Let's request in 2 stacks of that. We'll request in some storage. Two lots of that. I should always have 10 train stations on me. What else did it need? Rail. Let's get 1,000 rail just for the sake of it. Right, is there anything I have forgotten? So, red boxes, chain signals, rail, silver arms, lights. Decider combinators. 5 7s are 35, that's less than 50. Roboports. Let's get 50 roboports just because. Then green arms, I've got those. Normal signals, storage, big power poles. I think I'm actually quite short on big power poles. Let's get a stack of those. And then there's an errant laser in the blueprint. Alright, I seem to be auto-trashing those. Let's un-auto-trash them. Cool. So I have everything. Now, the other thing I wanted to do was test out what would happen if I put if I put some drone ports in my plane. I haven't got very much inventory space, but we'll see what happens. All right, so let's fly down, see if we can get these stations built. I love moving around without having to worry if I'm going to bump into things. Oh, I've installed vehicle snap. So whenever you're flying almost in a straight line, it straightens you up into a straight line, which is great. Okay, this here isn't going to work very well. We need to take out some lasers and redrop the blueprint. There we are. Oh, the other thing I should probably have is loads and loads of cliff explosives. So let's request some of that. $200 cliff explosives. That sounds suitably excessive. Okay. I think we can auto trash lasers. And I don't need to request roboports anymore. Let's see how many more roboports we can fit in the plane. Okay, can we fit any more in? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that kind of worked out by accident. I think I'm auto-trashing explosives. Where is it? There it is. Trashing at 60. Okay, let's have those back. There should really be a warning that you've set your logistics higher than your trash. Okay, let's fly down again. Okay, I find it very hard to make this break. The only way I can do it is to go into a tight spin. Okay, we're going to need some small poles. That's something else I'm missing. Okay, now let's right click on... No, it seems to be using... Oh, there is some wood in here, so yeah, some of these have happened. It's just, I think my personal bots got there first. That's pretty cool. So next time I do wall building, I may see if I can equip my train with an equipment grid, and then it can build the wall directly from the train rather than me having to unload cargo into me. That would be a lot more convenient, I think. I could also put some guns into the trains to defend themselves. Oh, there was something else I was going to do. Let's sort that out while I'm here. Okay, so the solar field. We are running out of solar power. I just want the solar fields built, but I don't want to be super cheaty, and it would feel really super cheaty to simply cheat them in, if you know what I mean. So what I would like to do is make the solar field build as quickly and efficiently as possible. Right, this is going to use nuclear logistics bots. Okay, I'm waiting for this to get put down. Right, let's clear the recipe. Set the recipe to nuclear logistics. Okay. So I'm going to request 50 of those. So the big problem with building massive solar fields with bots is the bot recharge. So the bots fly across the field and have to recharge every now and again. I'm thinking I can get the solar field built vastly quicker by using nuclear bots. Oh, I have 50 of them already. Well, that's amazing. And, you know, I'm still building everything. It's still all being manufactured at home, and it's not part of the Megabase operation. It's, you know, the Megabase isn't running on that. but it does solve my problem with getting the thing built in a timely fashion. Okay, so I have poles, I have construction bots. Ah, they wanted to be built by the plane. Okay. Let's fly down to the next one. Okay. So there seems to be a fight over which thing is going to do the job. So the plane seems to want to do it preferentially. Okay, so let's put a load of track in there. Okay, so it looks like the plane wants to build for me. Fair enough. I'm happy to let it. Right, and it needs big poles as well. So is this all operational? It needs... Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay, let's head back up. Ah, we have a flashing light for something. This one is build. Probably signals. Okay, so where are chain signals? No, the lights. Okay, what should we take out? Take all of that, all of that, all of that. Put some lights in. Okay, this is exciting. So I wonder if I set up a train with logistics, if I would need to set it up per carriage or if I set it up for the whole train. And if it picked up trees, how would that work? I don't know. Okay, so the train, this isn't working very well in practice. All right. Okay. Good experiment, worth trying. Right, so now I'm not building. Okay, I have nothing in my equipment grid. Let's fly out of range. And now the order isn't ending up being had at all. Come on. Okay, well, we've got enough going that we can start. Okay, so this is the second. This is the first one here. We have a solar train. It is traveling. Oh, we have some solar supplies. That is very cool. Okay, we're right on the edge of the old solar field here. And I really want to not be growing this. So let's drag a deconstruction planner over the entire thing. We're deconstructing radars and drones. So some of this will pack itself up. Some of this I'll have to come along and unpack myself. Okay, up we go. This is pretty brutal on the game, dragging out a deconstruction planner this big. So this is what I did for the whole lower section. I put out a deconstruction planner for this whole quadrant of the map to deconstruct all the rocks and trees. Okay. And then I'll come back later and I'll pack up the old solar stations into a trash train. They'll get collected up, packed off, taken away. Then I can deconstruct them and put down solar in their place. Right, we're almost there. Almost. Okay, let's go with that. So that's marked everything here for deconstruction. And those orders will get through very slowly, but they will hopefully get through. Cool. Okay. So now we have a station down here that we can use as a solar station. Okay, and this is the corner of the old build. Alright, zoom at point 3. Let's go down. And I'm going to dump in that's 350 nuclear bots. Okay, my bots were disabled because I was in a train. That's what was going on. Okay, in a plane, sorry. So if I enable my personal roboports, I can now fly through this field, tidying up all the stuff that didn't get tidied. Cool. Let's go all the way up. And let's have a go at this. Okay. So out of my plane. Can't get out of a plane if you can't stand, apparently. There we are. Okay, so I want to have all these point that way. I am going to deconstruct this. Is there any other magics here? I don't think there is. And this station is going to change its name to Trash Me. Okay, and I'm going to connect a wire up to all of these. Whoops. Okay, looks like these are already wired. Turn that off. Yeah, we can see some wires going down and then onto here. And I want to set this to enable when anything greater than 0. Okay, so this is currently enabled because there's something in a chest. Cool. So let's do the same thing. And enable my roboports so they fly past. Ah, here we are. Okay, so we will reverse this. Ah, I'm out of... Oh well. That will work. Right, and I want to connect a green wire there. I want to deconstruct this. Then the green wire goes there to there. This is active when anything is greater than 0. And the name becomes Trash Me. Cool. So that will get tidied up. I need more inserters to be able to do the next one of these. Okay. So let's fly back. We're just going to do a stripe across because that'll start clearing out things. Yeah. You can see drones jumping out, a bit like chaff from a scared plane in a war zone. Okay. So we can fly down here. I still have loads of bots, so they'll still be flying out to grab things. Alright. So here we are. And this is building. How awesome is that? Okay. Now let's set our zoom. There we are. That's the size of our solar blueprint. Is that not insane? Okay. So. Right, so this should just blueprint down. And because I've got vehicle snap, we should be able to fly horizontally. There we are. Okay, my bots are now unhappy. Let's turn personal bots off. Okay. Is that right? Let's turn around. I think I might have misaligned that. I hope I didn't. Okay, let's try again. So I was meant to line it up there. Okay, stop. That'll be fine. So then we want one here and here. I'm going to come back again later and sort out all the other issues. But this is basically getting us going, giving the bots some jobs. Okay. And by putting down prints this big, you're pretty sure that somewhere there's going to be a path of roboports. Maybe what I should have done is fill the ship full of personal defense lasers. Okay. I'm in two minds as to whether I'm actually going to bother filling in this stuff. I should do, but if I make the field big enough, it doesn't really matter. And it's sort of a question of, you know, how much is my time worth? I play Factorio, so obviously not very much, but you know what I mean. Should I be spending the time I do have doing the simple jobs simply? Okay. And that's it. That's the edge. So I'm going to fly back to base, which will let us empty our inventory. I'm going to have to watch out on the map view for things that are dying, things that are being shot at. But yeah, you can see that's pretty effective. We've put down a substantial chunk of solar with relatively little pain. Okay, let's zoom in. Give my graphics card a bit of a break. It's alright, that's on the edge somewhere. Alright, let's head back. And we can cancel most of these orders. I don't need those, or those, or those, or those, or those, or those. I quite like some big poles. Quite like, no, I don't need that much rail. Lights, deciders. Yeah, I think it's just the inserters I need. Right. Thanks so much for watching. So this is what I'm going to be doing for a little bit. Flying around, laying down solar prints, decommissioning that last solar station. And that should fix our power problem. It'll probably create some other problems, but you know, that's how it goes. So until I see you again, thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.